All right, guys, this is my Master of the Universe Revolution review. So let's get the elephant out the room. Let's address the elephant in the room. How Kevin Smith and the producers are now telling you guys, go watch the show, go support the show. You want to know why they're just telling you that? Because part 2 numbers were bad. They're abysmal. Part 1 numbers were good because everybody was curious to see how He-Man was done retold. But when the reviews came out, when the everything came out, when the lies were told, He-Man was killed, people were pissed off. And Kevin Smith didn't understand that. He was like, well, we good. The numbers were good. He didn't realize at the time there's a part 2 to a part 1. So how you think you'd have pissed off these fans, told the fans to go F off? You think they were coming for part 2? No one came for part 2. I promise you, my review for part 1 was highest because part 2 was the lowest. I don't even think I scratched 1,000 views other than the part where I talked about how bad Kevin Smith handled the situation. That goes to tell you. So let's address this elephant in the room right now because I want to get that out the way. Let's get the good out the way. The voice acting was always good. There's always on part. Keith David playing Hodak was pretty good. Mark Hamill, as Skeletor, it was pretty good. Melissa, I think Boyce, who plays Supergirl, voice Teela, she was better, etc. And the animation was done great because, it's done by the great Powerhouse Studios. Can't say nothing about that. The storyline was better, had a better plot, and it was more focused, and especially on He-Man. And I like that aspect. It actually felt more like a Skeletor story than a He-Man story, and I did like the connection, if you see the show, of Skeletor and Hordak, because you remember in Master of the Universe 2, well, He-Man Master of the Universe, the show that came out back in 2002, there was a connection between the two, especially how Skeletor got his powers. There's a similar connection like that too, which I thought was pretty cool. But other than that, like I said, I give it a 7.5 out of 10. I do see myself rewatching this down the road again. But the problem with it, though, it's a little short. It's only 5 episodes. And let me explain why they got 5, like I said earlier. Part 2 was so bad. The numbers were so bad. They thought they were probably going to get another 9 or 10 additional episodes. No, it was not. You probably say, well, part 1 ended like that. No, the way this ended, it was like a legit ending. Like, we're not going to give y'all no more money because how bad part 2 did. You know what I'm saying? That was it. And at the end of the day, Smith and company had their only self to blame about this. Don't lie to the fans. Don't treat the fans like shit. Don't get on Clownfish TV saying they were lying, knowing that they had the truth. Just say, nah. Just say, well, that might be true. Play into it, but don't play at it, if that's what I'm saying. And it's just, it is what it is. And trying to cancel them, and it was a whole mess of things. And Kevin Smith looked like a fool, especially when He-Man came out. So don't do that. And it just, he lost faith in fans. Yeah, 7 out of 10. I thought it was better, but it's a little too late. Like my review says, a little too late. Because I don't think nobody's going to watch it because they don't have no trust into you. But I will do my due diligence to tell people straight up, this was a better show. This is the He-Man we should have gotten. The Master of Revelation we should have gotten, but we got Revolution, so I'll take it. So I'm out.